God damn, that's good. That literally tastes like if you bottled sunshine. I feel like that's what it would taste like. If you could harness the powers of the sun and turn it into a beverage, it would be this wine. Woo! Getting wet. What's up, guys? We're back on another edition of Cooking with Satch. You got me solo this week. I know we've had a lot of guests the past few weeks. There were some arguments. If you still eat peanut butter in the year 2020, lose my number.
Nah, peanut butter, let's talk about that more. Peanut butter's good.
Some issues we didn't see eye to eye on. If you see someone order a vodka martini in public, feel free to slap them across the face.
I
know, come on.
I order vodka martinis.
Oh yeah,
Don't even be a fucking ass.
I know it is. And so you got me. And what are you gonna do about it? You got me. So this week we're gonna cook up some delicious Scottish salmon from my boys over at SEH Fresh. My boy Eden hooked us up. We have this beautiful Scottish salmon. Tons of intermuscular fat right there, looking tremendous. We have this beautiful skin, and we're gonna go ahead and cook this omnidirectionally. So we're gonna cook it skin side down for 90% of the time, and then we're just gonna kiss it on the top just to give it a little sear on the other side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook it through. I want it to be about a medium rare, or au pois, as they say in French, and I wanna get that skin as crispy as possible. Then we're gonna put it on a bed of spinach. Shout out to my boy Thomas Keller. This is where I got the idea from. Guy's the GOAT, guy's a great chef, he's got great recipes, so we're gonna go ahead and rock with those, see what we can do. So first things first, I'm gonna start heating up my pan. And I really wanna get this to like a medium-high heat. I don't want it to be smoking, but I want it to be right before smoking when I put my salmon in there. Let's take a look, how we doing? There we go, let that heat up. While that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and portion out my salmon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it into a couple smaller pieces. And that way we're giving everyone a beautiful little taste of the salmon. You're not giving them the full salmon, you're not giving them a salmon plate, you're giving them a taste of the salmon in collaboration with the spinach. Best of all worlds, everybody wins. So we got the salmon portion, pan's heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and season the skin. And I'm just gonna season the skin at first because I don't wanna salt this too heavily, I don't wanna suck all those juices out of the fish itself, but I do want to get that skin nice and dry so I can get it as crispy as possible, and there's gonna be a lot of flavor that comes out of that. So I'm gonna season the skin side down, make sure it gets properly coated, check my pan, take a sip of wine. I'm drinking this insane natural wine I got from my boy Chad Hines up in Etna, California. I drove 10 hours up to the border of Oregon to grab this. Dude makes the most insane natural wine you've ever tried. His name's Chad Hines, Method Sauvage Winery. They're tagged in the post. Up in Etna, California. It's absolutely phenomenal. Alright, so we got this pan heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little olive oil in there. And again, you know, there's a lot of fat inside the salmon, all those healthy omega-3s. So I don't need too much olive oil, I just need enough so it doesn't stick to the pan, the skin gets crispy. So just be in mind of that as you're putting it in there. You don't want to fry it in there, but you definitely want to get it hot. Turn my pan down a little bit, that's a little too crispy. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it in, let's see what happens. And as you throw it in, you always want to put it down away from you so that you don't burn yourself. And you want to hear that crisp. You don't hear that crisp? Start over. Yep, See, that's what we're looking for right there. Beautiful. Wow, would you look at that? See, that's doing exactly what we want to do. It's getting crispy, you can hear it, you can see it, you can smell it smells phenomenal. And we're gonna let this cook like that for about 6 minutes. So we're gonna do 1 full minute on a little bit higher temperature to get that skin crispy. Then we're gonna turn it down and let it just chill for 6. So it's getting a little hot right now, I'm gonna turn it down. And you just gotta be patient. You know, drink your wine, eat your cheese, do what you gotta do, but don't rush it. When you're cooking salmon especially, that skin is your safety net. So as long as you're cooking it skin side down, you're not gonna cook it too much through on top. You're just gonna keep getting that skin crispy. So you just gotta be really mindful of that and just be patient and let it wait and do its thing and cook on the inside while it's doing that on top. The one thing we can do while we're waiting, go ahead and throw a little salt on top. You know I love things salty, I'm a sicko, sickos only. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. And just let it chill, just let it chill, 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes to chill. So we got this cooking for about 6 minutes. As you can see, we got the skins nice and crispy. We got this opaque look running all the way up the side of the salmon. That's how you know it's fully cooked on the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this. Let's flip it. Our beautiful salmon pieces out. They're chilling right over here. You gotta let them rest just like you let any good meat rest. While that's resting, I'm gonna start on my spinach. So first thing I'm gonna do is do a little lemon zest over the top, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grade this down to the pith. I don't wanna go too deep because then it's gonna get bitter, but I really want that flavor of citrus in there as I mix it in. Yeah, it's smelling so good already. It's looking beautiful. Let's go ahead and drain some of this oil out of the pan. There we go. And I want this on like a low heat for sure. Because that spinach is gonna kick fast. And the reason why I joined the oil out is because the spinach has so much water in it that we don't need as much oil. So that's something to be aware of, because though you put a lot of oil in, it really absorbs it. So I'm gonna throw in a layer, and then I'm gonna season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of minced shallot. Then I'm gonna throw in another layer. And this is my way of seasoning everything evenly so that all the layers get touched. Otherwise, you know, one part gets way more seasoned than the other part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this in stages. And finally, the last little bit. A little bit more salt, a little bit more shallot. And I think we're good to go. Start mixing this thing up. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. And it's really up to you how much you want to cook your salmon or your spinach. I personally like mine a little less done, but it's all a matter of personal preference. Alright, and that's looking pretty good. See, just under being overcooked is where I want to take it out. So we got a nice cook on it, cooked it down a little bit. It's looking very, very like almost neon green. That's when I'm gonna want to pull it out before it gets too dark. Turn my pan off. Move this over here. Alright, and let's get ready to plate it. So I've been working on my plating. We're gonna use the spinach, we're letting the spinach drain a little bit. We're gonna put the spinach in the bottom, and then we're gonna put the salmon on top. And then we're gonna put a little finishing salt and a little lemon on top. What do you think of that? Alright, so we'll start with the spinach at the bottom, nice and neat. Don't need to mess up the bowl. Got a lot of oil drained off of there. Looking good, doing our thing. And then we're gonna take this beautiful Scottish salmon, courtesy of SCH Fresh. Best ingredients in the business. You're looking for live clams, you're looking for a live lobster, you're looking for a 40-day aged Wagyu steak. Hit up schfresh.com. My boy Eden will take care of you. He's got the best stuff in the business. I'm gonna take that salmon right there. I'm gonna put it on top. Take a little finishing salt. Boom. I'm gonna hit it with the salt. And then I'm gonna do a little lemon, just because who doesn't love a little lemon? Especially on seafood, you can't go wrong. A little lemon on top, a little squeeze, a little drip. There we go. How's that looking? Phenomenal. Wow. Really outdid myself on this one, guys. Really outdid myself on this one. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. What do we gotta lose? Smells good. Wow, you hear that crunch? This is something special right here. That's spectacular. It's beautiful. The skin's nice and crispy. It's not, the salmon's not overcooked. It's salty, but it's not too salty. You got the hint of the lemon, the shallot, the spinach. It all mixes together perfectly. You know, it's fantastic. I feel like I could get this at a 5-star restaurant. It'd be phenomenal. I feel like this is what LeBron eats for breakfast every morning. And just goes out and dominates on the court.